Amen.
Okay, so in December, well, first of all, when I moved back to California, my first time in being introduced to the prophetic, a man came into the job I was working into, and he prophesied the car that I had, and I ended up paying off. And so fast forward to 2024, I was like, God, I know it's going to be time for me to get a new car soon, but I don't want a note. I had like 5 years without a note. I don't want a note. And so in December, my car, BMW called me. They said, hey, it's a recall on the car. I take it in. Then when I go pick up the car, it's tripping. It's like it started smoking. So I called them back, like, y'all get this car back because y'all did it, not me. Then they get the car, and then they tell me it's ready right before we go to Toronto. And I pick up the car, and it sounds like a freight train. It's making this loud noise, and I'm like, bro, get this car back. It didn't sound like that when I gave it to you. So this is the second time. Then I go and get the car, and they're like, basically, it's going to cost like $20,000 to get the car fixed. So I was just like, you know what, Lord, I went to Toronto. I served your people. I'm like, I'm not tripping. I'm not about to stress about it. Like, I'm not about to have no grays in my baby hairs. I'm not about to trip. I give it to you. So I called you, and I was like, I know you got cars. You do something. I don't know, but let me know. And I'm on the phone with Prophet, and he's like, so 200, 250. I'm like, man, I'm calling you, telling you I need a car. You told me I'll give some money. And so I was like, Lord, I said, you know what? I'm going to be obedient. And you said to put for a new car. So I said, okay, God, here you go. And I was in Atlanta visiting. And I said, God, you know what? I'm not going to worry about what's going on in L.A. I'm going to enjoy the moment with my family because I'm so blessed to have my mom, my dad, my family. Not going to take it away from it. So in December, was this December? Yeah, December, before. Yeah, because I'm sorry. This was in November. Then December, I come back before Christmas, and I go, my friend hooks me up with this guy at Mercedes. He's the financial manager. Now, he's not like the salesperson. He's the manager. So he comes down from Keys. He's in, like, you got to take an elevator up to see him. He big. So he comes down to meet me, and I'm like, I'm the least qualified right now because I'm not ready for a car note, like, you know, the strike with acting and all of this. I'm like, Lord, my tail is tucked between my legs. I'm like, I'm just giving me money for my car. Let me go about my business. Let me get out of here. But when I came, I promise you, he did everything. I didn't have to put no proof of income. I didn't have to do anything but just prove I had insurance on my car. And you told me, you was like, just put it for a new car. And I said, you know what? Okay, I'll do it. I walked out, everything went so smooth that I left both of them cars there. I said, I need to take this to the throne. God, it took me too fast. I said, let me just make sure. So I left the old car, the new car. I said, Lord, let me go home. I'm about to throw up. And I went, because it just happened so smooth. Like, anytime I bought a car, I kind of was ready to get a car. But I was not ready to get a car. I was just like, give me the money for my trade-in. He gave me $4,000 for a car that when you rolled it in, it sounded like a freight train. That was the most everybody would give me. Like, the most somebody told me was $2,500. He gave me $4,000 for my car. On top of that, I had to have no proof of income, no paycheck stubs, no nothing. And since then, I said, you know what, Lord? I already sent my angels forth in Mercedes. I said, God, let this car break forth for other people to get cars. 2 of my friends have gotten cars just like that. Like nothing. And they needed cars too. Like, one, she ran her credit so much, baby, she probably had a zero how many times she was running her credit to get a car. And I was like, I know where to go. I was like, I got somebody. And I told him, I said, I know you're used to big people and all this coming in. I said, but I'm going to send people that need some grace. And he said, send them. And so far, I had 2 friends coming out with cars too. They're the same grace. So just, amen, that's my testimony.
Jesus. Yo, Jesus. Go high five, Alex. Go high five, Alex, real quick. Alex know why I did that. God about to do something for him. So you got a new car right now. You drove it tonight?
I didn't drive it tonight. I'm in they put me in a loaner because they just swapping out like the battery.
Okay. They're making sure that everything is good.
Yeah. Okay. I've been driving it for the car note due today. Yeah, so.
Listen, it's about
a month. Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. God is so good.
Yes,
To God be all the glory.
God is so good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure you bring it so I can see it. Wow. 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 Okay. Okay. God is so good, man.